Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mr. Ryder speaking, and welcome to the show. Today, I bring you a special treat. Now, this wasn't exactly, planned. This is just going to be one of my more impromptu reviews. Why? Because I am excited to talk to you, yes, you, my loyal viewers, about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. James Gunn has officially delivered what is probably his best superhero film to date. And that is saying something, considering that a lot of his superhero movies have been great, or at least borderline great. Guardians of the Galaxy, near perfect. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, above average. Not as good as the first one, but above average. And then we got one from DC, the new Suicide Squad movie, which was really good. Again, near perfect even. Oh, wait, he also did that Super movie. Right, I forgot about that. Never seen it, so I don't know how good it is. If you've seen it, please let me know. Maybe I'll review it one of these days. Who knows?
Anyways,
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 tops them all. For once, the internet is right. This is the best MCU movie. Well, okay, maybe not the best. That's completely debatable. You're going to have some people that say Avengers Endgame's the best one, or the first Avengers movie is the best one, or Captain America Civil War, or the first Iron Man, or Thor Ragnarok, etc. But I would definitely put Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on my top 5. Maybe even top 3 with ease. It's that freaking good. Okay, I know this is the part where I normally talk about how the plot goes. But considering that the movie is so new, I'm just going to give you a basic summary. So, the High Revolutionary who created Rocket wants him back after he escaped years ago. Why? To study his brain! Yeah, I guess that's one thing that Gonzo from Muppets in Space and Rocket Raccoon have something in common. People wanted their brains. 2 separate reasons, but same goal, to study their brains. And so, he sends out Adam Warlock, who, despite the fact that he has the body of a man, it still kind of has a brain of a child, because he's a bit premature. I guess that's the best way of putting it. He's premature and he doesn't understand adult things yet, or sarcasm, or figure of speeches. Okay, so he's basically like a more powerful version of Drax.
a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a teeny bit.
And so, in the scuffle, Rocket Raccoon is injured, and his friends decide to try and help him because their more conventional means are deemed inoperable by a failsafe that was implanted within Rocket all the way back when he was experimented upon. So if they tried to use a medpack, they would essentially kill Rocket, which all leads to a massive battle aboard the High Revolutionary ship, and where not only do the Guardians of the Galaxy have to save their friend Rocket and themselves, but they also have to save a completely new alien species.
Yay!
So what's the verdict? Well, I've already said, it's James Gunn's best superhero film. Easily his best. I can see why many people online are saying that this is the best MCU movie. I don't know if it is, but once again, I would easily put it in my top 5, maybe top 3. It's up there with Endgame, the first Avengers movie, Civil War, Thor Ragnarok, and maybe even the first Iron Man movie. I don't know. Either way, it's in the pantheon of great superhero movies. Heck, I would even say that it's up there with Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Spider-Man 2 is the best of the original Spider-Man trilogy. And it's comparable. But why is this movie so good? Simple. The writing is just so good in this movie. This movie takes you on such an emotional roller coaster. I lost count of how many times I almost cried in this movie. I'm not afraid to admit it. I've literally cried on camera. Yeah, and this movie almost made me cry over a raccoon.
Multiple times!
And I love it! But the film also retains that classic Guardians of the Galaxy sense of humor and sarcasm that everybody loves, but is not afraid to be emotionally mature. That's the main difference between Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok, one of the best superhero movies of all time. Yeah, it was funny, but it knew when to not be funny. Whereas Thor Love and Thunder tried way too hard to be funny every stinking minute to the point of being annoying. Not in the case of Volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy, and where, yes, it's funny throughout the movie, but they have serious conversations. And it works. And the acting is superb. The actor who played the High Revolutionary is probably one of the best performed villains in the entire
MCU.
He has the cold cruelty and obsession of Thanos while having the charisma of Loki. It's just an amazing performance, and I loved every minute of it. He never went too over the top to be considered silly, but instead, he was serious and threatening, and I loved it. I would compare it to like Shakespearean acting. It was just that good. It was that stinking good. Not to mention the fact that Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon delivers yet another great performance as, well, Rocket Raccoon, obviously. I just said that. Why did I repeat myself? I don't know. There's no script here. And the entire cast gave some of their best performances in this movie. Hands down. Special effects? Fantastic. Give them an Oscar nomination. The makeup effects? Some of the best in the MCU. And this is coming from a trilogy of films that have kept topping themselves with the makeup effects. And they've done it again. Academy, give them a freaking nomination, please, for best makeup, okay? I mean, for crying out loud, we get it. You're obsessed with putting people in fat suits. We get it. You know, here's a thought. How about you nominate something original for best makeup and hairstyling? My vote's on Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, hands down. This film also knew how to handle the soundtrack and the music. Excellent transitions, knew what songs to choose at what precise moments, and it was just great. And yeah, is this movie a little predictable? Yeah, a little bit.
But in the best way possible.
Well, simple, my fellow viewers. It's predictable in the best way because it gives you what you want in the most satisfying ways possible. You're like, ooh, is this going to happen next? Please let this happen next. Just like Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. James Gunn delivers. Ah, it was so great. So great. There was never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. And so, I have no choice but to give a 5 out of 5. It's just that good. And dare I say, it is the best movie of 2023 so far. We haven't even hit the halfway mark yet. It just, as I'm recording this video, it's just May. It's the 1st of May. It's the first week of May. Well, second week by the time that this video will be uploaded, but I digress. The point is, watch Guardians of the Galaxy. Do not wait for this movie on Disney+. You can wait for Quantumania on Disney+. I'm waiting for Quantumania on Disney+. But hurry to your nearest theater to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Because it is worth it, and you will not be disappointed. Well, that's all the time I have for today. This video went longer than I expected, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. I'm sure future me can edit it down, hopefully. Anyways, sayonara.